Because yeah, with second Splatoon King going out, the Splatfest are bound to come back. And well, did they pull it off? So let's just jump straight into the very first Splatfest here, which is cake versus ice cream. Now, unique thing they did here for this first Splatfest is before the game comes out, they did this actually a Splatoon 2 world premiere. It's basically a demo, so this is actually some sort of a demo Splatfest that happened before the game came out. I'm gonna include this just because, well, it is Splatfest and I will include it, so yeah, cake versus ice cream. See, the way they calculate the results is very different here. First, let's see which team gets the most amount of votes, and which team got the most amount of wins in either solo matches or team matches. Whichever team wins the best 3 wins the Splatfest. So yeah, personally, if I had to choose, I don't know, I like both really. Just depends on where really. I guess that's like a cake really, but I don't know. I prefer both. We actually ice cream one, which I don't mind. So Bowina won the first Splatfest, so congrats Bowina. Alright, let's move on to the next Splatfest. And here at Splatfest World Premiere for Japan. So they did in Japan too, but Japan had a different Splatfest here. So this here is Walk versus Pop. Did we have this Splatfest already back in Splatoon 1? Okay, yeah, so Walk vs Pop, we had this theme before. I think last time Walk won, and nothing's changed. Walk still won, so at least we can say Walk is better than Pop across the world. So nothing to say here. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna go in order. I'm gonna start with the European Splatfest first, which I live in Europe, so obviously yeah. Then I'll do the American Splatfest. Then I'll do the Japanese Splatfests. And then we'll do all the global ones, so let's get started. The first European Splatfest here. Okay, so here's the first European exclusive Splatfest. Must get this out of the way, but compared to the first game, Europe and America actually shared more Splatfests than usual, so apologies you don't really see this many European or American exclusive Splatfests, because Europe and America kind of share an awful lot of Splatfests this time around, so yeah. So this thing here is front wall versus back wall. Which way do you want your toilet walls to be? What? Okay, this is a really stupid Splatfest. Personally, I don't really give a flying crap which way my toilet wall is, but I guess maybe people just prefer it front, but yeah, this is stupid Splatfest. New on the next one. Okay, next European Splatfest is, do you prefer your breakfast warm or cold? Okay, it's very interesting. Personally, I always used to have cold breakfast when I was a kid. But then when I got into my teen years, I started to prefer warm breakfast since I got kind of sick of cereal. Nowadays, the only kind of breakfast I really eat is toast and crackers, really. Which are kind of in the middle, so really I can go either way. Well, see, warm breakfast with one, so yeah, that's alright. Well, it's enough flows, I don't really care. If I had to choose, I'll probably chose warm breakfast, which I would have won, so yay. Well, let's say here, move on to the next Splatfest. Okay, for this next European Splatfest, what do you prefer? Watch a movie or read a book? And clearly see Phil won. This is another stupid Splatfest, honestly. This is the year 2000 and I guess 17. This year 2017 through 2020 here. So how many people nowadays still read a book? I mean, I got nothing against reading a book. I don't read books personally myself. I know that ebooks are a thing, but honestly, how many people really read a book nowadays? Really? Actually, film one for obvious reasons, since I bet lots of kids playing this game don't even bother reading books. So yeah. Move on to the next Splatfest. Okay, next European Splatfest. Do you prefer to have gherkins in your burger or not? Well, in other words, pickles, I think. I don't know. Me, no. I don't like any fruit or vegetable whatsoever. Get that crap out of my burger. I just want meat, cheese, and bacon. I'm a meat eater, clearly see. And clearly see, everyone else agrees with me. Get those disgusting burgers out. I don't care they're healthy, they taste like crap. And yeah, clean sweep for gurk out. Now let's stay here, let's just move on. Okay, next European Splatfest, and this is where I started to play the game here. I first got Splatoon 2 during Christmas of 2017, so this is actually the second Splatfest I got into. With the one for us was chicken and egg, which was shared with Malchus or whatever. What do you prefer, salty popcorn or sweet popcorn? Weird, it doesn't really matter which you prefer, but I prefer sweet popcorn personally, just, well, I like to eat like sweet sugary stuff while I watch movies. But I think with this one I actually chose salty because I have a weird mind to think. It's like, well, I guess the can't talk. What should I say? Because I always had the mindset of, well, where's the least popular team always wins, and as you can see, that seems to be the case. Sweet popcorn seem to be more popular, but salty popcorn players were more better, and therefore salty won. So yeah, let's do one next Splatfest. I don't really like these results; they're stupid. Okay, next European Splatfest. Do you first just go on a vacation, or do you want to go on a hencha? I mean, really, that really depends on the context. If I'm just sick and tired or whatever, relax. If I do feel outgoing, want to go on a challenge, I don't go on a hencha, so I really could go with either. So I can see Team Relax is more popular, but eventually I got more wins, therefore Team eventually won. So really, we will rather take a break, but of course, playing more active compared players won because Team Hencha got more active now. Yeah, whatever. I don't really care either way. Let's do on the next Splatfest. Okay, next European Splatfest. Do you prefer to eat all your food or do you prefer to savor it? So yeah, pretty simple. I guess it just prefers on how I'm feeling right now. If I'm really hungry, then I'll just eat all of it. If I'm not, then I'll just savor the taste, savor it, or unless I really like its flavor. Again, all context really. Brexy, Team Saver got a clean sweep. I think I was on Team Saver, I don't know. Yeah, actually it has actually unique red and white ink. So yeah, how lewd, okay. Not much to say here again, these European Splatfests are actually pretty boring. Let's do on to the next Splatfest. Okay, and here we have the last European Splatfest. Yeah, not really that many, are there? So last one we got here is, do you rather be a kid or be a grown-up? Guess that's what depends. I mean, personally, I found kids to be pretty stupid. Yes, even I was a stupid kid back then. So I would mature and be a grown-up, but I see why you want to be a kid or that stupid kid again, all that free and that. I see what it means. I don't know, plus I don't want to be a kid. I'm happy being a grown-up. So being a kid was more popular, clearly, because of the kids playing this game. But grown-ups also want to Splatfest because of the skilled grown-up players really crushing the kids. So sorry kids, we got to grow up sooner or later, because grown-up won. Also, that grown-up ink color is probably the closest we'll get to black ink. So yeah, now let's move on to the exclusive American Splatfests. Okay, so here's the first American Splatfest. The exclusive American Splatfest, I mean. Do you rather be a wimpy vampire that just stays inside all his life, or do you rather be a furry? I see vampire got the clear sweep, but I don't care. I find vampires just too stupid, honestly. And I detest werewolves for the simple fact that they make wolves, these beautiful animals, these horrific bloodthirsty monsters, which, no. I hate both sides. I don't care whichever ones. Vampire was, so blah, don't care. New one next Splatfest. Can't you tell I'm not really a fan of horror? Move on. Okay, for the next American Splatfest, which do you prefer? Sci-fi or fantasy? Do you like the sci-fis of Doctor Who, Star Trek, and I guess Thunderbirds count? Yeah? Do you prefer those sort of stuff? Star Wars, Doctor Who, especially Doctor Who? Or do you prefer the fancy stuff of The Legend of Zelda or Lord of the Rings? For me, I'll always be a sci-fi guy personally. I just like the futuristic things. Not that I hate fantasy, I like my fantasy too, I just prefer sci-fi more. But actually, fantasy was more popular and it won the most solo rank matches, so fantasy won. Again, not complaining. I like fantasy. In fact, I should get into more fantasy related media really. So, yeah. Eventually we'll see Zelda LPs in the channel. I need to play some Zelda games really. Anyways, going off topic out now, let's move on to the next American Splatfest. Alright, here's the next American Splatfest, and it's our first Christmas themed Splatfest. What do you rather get for a Christmas present? An ugly sweater or some ugly socks? Personally, I would prefer the socks really. I don't really like wearing sweaters honestly. They feel itchy and scratchy and I don't like them. Well, socks they, well, at least I feel less itchy and they don't take up much of your body, so that's it. But hey, everyone in the world doesn't agree with me. They prefer sweaters, which, hey, whatever, I don't want either anyway, so this is a pointless Splatfest. Let's just move on. Okay, for the next American Splatfest, we have Money versus Love. Didn't Japan have this one already? And I think Love won that Splatfest too, so here you go, history repeats itself. Love wins again because who wants to be a greedy asshole? I mean, really, what's the point of this dumb Splatfest? We all know Love is gonna win. What's the point? Move on. Okay, next Splatfest. What do you prefer to play? Baseball or soccer? Or it's actually called football here in Europe, so yeah, I don't like sports. I hate soccer, hate baseball. If I had to choose one, I guess it'll be baseball. And the rest people agree with me. I mean, soccer's more popular, but the baseball players were clearly more better. They won by 2% on solo and team. So yeah, baseball won. So yay! I won this Splatfest. But again, don't care. Hate both sports. Move on. Okay, here is our next American Splatfest. Fork versus Spoon. Another stupid dumb theme. Really? Fork versus Spoon? What am I going to use it for? I mean, it really depends on what I'm eating, right? If I'm having dinner or breakfast or something, I'm going to... If I'm eating, like, I don't know, a sandwich or sausage and bacon, I'm obviously going to use a fork and knife. If I eat something like yogurt or ice cream or something like that, then I'm going to use a spoon, so... Yeah, this is stupid. I see fork one. Honestly, I could have just chose either, really. Okay, fork one. So yeah, I'm going to now eat ice cream with a fork. That makes sense. Who comes with these stupid things, really? I'll take a fork. Next, please. Okay, for our next American Splatfest, we have salsa versus guacamole. I hate salsa, I hate guacamole, I don't like either. If I had to choose one, I had to pick salsa, since salsa basically looks like some sort of exotic tomato sauce, but guacamole just looks like green slime, really. Yeah, and what's what gives me? Salsa's got a clean sweep. I don't know, I don't like it. Just give me ketchup any day, really. Always gonna... I'm a ketchup boy, always gonna stay a ketchup boy. Heck, I don't even like mustard or mayo, so whatever, move on. Alright, last American Splatfest. Here we have unicorns versus narwhals. Which of the horned animals do you like the most? The fantasy one or the actual real one? Yeah, okay. If I choose one, I'll probably pick narwhals, simply because they're less popular than unicorns. I mean, unicorns are always known for like really girly animals, or narwhals. Well, narwhals living in the ocean, causing a commotion because they are so awesome. Yeah, I got that in my system. Yeah, narwhals won. I don't know it's because of memes or simply because it's not the girly thing, so yeah. So, instant Splatfest idea, so yeah. Honestly, so far, these Splatfest things really not really been that very good. I mean, come on. Frog versus Spoon. Front wall versus back wall. Whoa. As you can see, they actually tend to repeat some Splatfest themes from the first game, so I hope they're not actually running out of ideas, so I don't know, let's see the Japanese Splatfest do any better. Okay, so here's our first Japanese Splatfest. What do you prefer to eat? Fries or McNuggets? Sponsored by McDonald's. Oh god, they're taking over Splatoon! One for your lives! You know, I used to like McDonald's, honestly, like anyone would, but recently I kinda gotten sick of McDonald's. I think I find the food kinda crap now. Burger King all the way, baby. Oh yeah. I'm surprised this is an American Splatfest, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, really, personally I'll just take both, really. I like them both, really, but I see the Japanese prefer than chicken and nuggets, so that's fine. Again, this is another stupid Splatfest, so let's move on. Okay, next Japanese Splatfest. Dexterity versus endurance. Skill versus defense. Power versus stamina. I don't know. These Japanese Splatfests have many names, really, so I don't know. So I don't know, I think personally I'll choose Dexterity because, you know, I won't be the most skilled at all this, but being able to endure tons and tons of stuff is a good thing too, so really, I just want both, really. And it looks like the Dexterity is most popular, but clearly the Japanese has more endurance than Dexterity, which, hey, good for them. They've definitely got endurance, that's for sure. Plus, I think they have both. I think I've reached value both, really. I don't know. Let's move on. My head kind of hurts. Okay, next Japanese Splatfest. Lemon or no lemon? Really, what this is? Do you prefer to have some lemon on your meat or no lemon? Personally, no, man. Because why would I want some random bit of fruit on my freaking meat? That's disgusting. And the Japanese agrees with me. Well, with lemon it's more popular, but again, no lemon won overall, so hey. I don't know. I just prefer my meat warm, well, not meat warm, my meat not tainted. But it's just me, so let's just move on. Okay, next Splatfest. Oh, there comes another car. No surprising. Next Japanese Splatfest. Do you prefer to wear clothes that suit for indoors or outdoors? What kind of question is that? I kind of wear all the same sort of clothes anyway. That's just me. I wear the same clothes indoors and outdoors, so what kind of stupid question is this? I guess innerwear, so indoors was the time. Yes, I know. But I see outdoors won overall, so outerwear won overall, so yeah. Another dumb, stupid Splatfest. Move on to the next one. Okay, next Japanese Splatfest, and this is a weird one. Champion or Challenger? Basically, it's Pro versus Noob, Elite versus Noob, Beginner versus Master. That's all I could say. They just want to be a master at everything, so just... Yeah, I don't get it. I see Challenger kind of won overall, so screw all you snobby elite champions. Give us lose a fair freaking chance, why not? Yeah, that's right. Submit to them. Oh, this is another weird Splatfest, really. So I don't know. Let's move on to the next Splatfest. Okay, next Japanese Splatfest. Hana versus Dango. Now, what the hell does that mean? Well, from what I can tell, it's flowers versus dumplings. I know the Japanese do like to eat dumplings, I understand that, but do the Japanese really eat flowers? Or is that just me? I don't get it. I'm not Japanese. Do they really eat the flowers? What does honey mean? I know, but I see. The dumplings were more popular, but the players who like the flowers won more matches, so there you go. I don't get this Splatfest, let's move on. Okay, next Japanese Splatfest. Do you prefer to wear what's the newest, or do you prefer to get what's the most popular? So yeah, this is interesting. Do you want to be the newest and freshest, hippest person there is, or do you want to be the person that has all the most popular, most loved stuff there is? Personally, I couldn't care either. I'll just choose stuff that I like the most. I don't care if it's the newest thing or the hottest thing there is, but if I choose one, then I guess most popular, because I guess the newest will be more expensive than most popular. I mean, the stuff has been around Nike trainers for God's sake, so yeah. The newest are more popular. How ironic that is. So, if the newest is more popular than the most popular, then doesn't that turn into some sort of paradox? Well, the most popular one anyway. So, yeah. But kind of wrong that the most popular is not the most popular team. My brain hurts. Let's move on. Okay, next Japanese Splatfest. Newest life form versus future tech. What that pretty much means is, do you want to discover a new species found on the planet Earth? Or do you want to find out what the latest newest tech there is? Can we just create the newest or latest tech to help find those new species? Then can I just go with both? Well, actually, future tech got a clean sweep, so sorry to those new species, but I guess they're all going extinct. No, not just kidding, but please protect the animals who are endangered, please. I'm so sick of us humans wiping out other poor animal species. Protect the environment and all that crap. I don't know, let's move on. Now here's a first. Now here we actually have a first Splatfest tournament. Yeah, you know, it shows basically Hello Kitty versus Cinnamon. This is actually a Hello Kitty Splatfest tournament. So basically we have one Splatfest that pits the two characters against each other, then another Splatfest pitting the other two, and then the final Splatfest deciding which is the most popular out of this four. So this is for Hello Kitty. We also had a Splatfest tournament like this back in Europe and America with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but we'll get to that later. So here Hello Kitty serves the Cinnamon. Well, I'm sorry, but apart from Hello Kitty, I have no idea who any of these other characters are. So yeah, I guess Cinnamon was more popular, but Hello Kitty won overall, so Hello Kitty won. Okay, so let's take a look at the upper bracket. Okay, the upper bracket is My Melody and Pom Pom Purrin. I have no idea who these two characters are, but it looks like My Melody won overall, so good for that, I guess. So yeah, the only problem with these Splatfest tournaments is that they take forever to go for, since Splatfest lasts for like 2 days, so Splatfest tournaments last for a whole freaking week, so I like the idea, I just think these Splatfest tournaments took way too long. Maybe they last 3 days instead of 6 days would be a better idea. They decided to do this again for Splatoon 3, but yeah. Alright, moving on to the final bracket with Hello Kitty versus My Melody. And Hello Kitty was clearly more popular since he's the main character, but just like with the SpongeBob vs. Patrick Splatfest, the other character, My Melody, won overall. So yeah, screw main character immunity. That's all I can say. Let's move on to our Japanese Splatfest, why don't we? Okay, here we got this again. Mushroom Mountain versus Bamboo Short Village. I think I'm saying that right. Oh, Bamboo Shoot Village, sorry. Yeah, then we had the Splatfest awareness between one. But yeah, if I don't really like either. I hate mushrooms, hate bamboo. No, thank you. See, bamboo is more popular, but Mushroom Village actually won, which I believe in Splatoon 1 Splatfest, bamboo actually won, so nice to see that opinions change. But yeah, nice to stay here. Let's do on to the next Japanese Splatfest. Okay, next Japanese Splatfest is Tuskbun versus Koshian. I'm hoping I'm not butchering that, but yeah. So what the hell are these two soup dishes supposed to be? Well, there's some sort of Asuki red bean paste. One being sweet and chunky, the other being mild and smooth. I'll probably go for the mild one, not so chunky, honestly. Probably only because I prefer smooth yogurt with no bits in it. That's all I got. And the Japanese agree with me. So thank you, Japanese people. But yeah, nothing much to say here. Let's do on to the next Splatfest. Okay, next Japanese Splatfest, Pocky Chocolate versus Pocky Gokuboso. Okay, so we all know what. So it looks like just chocolate max sticks versus thinner chocolate max sticks. Yeah, that's what it is, really. And the thinner ones seem to won, I guess. We opt for more chocolate, honestly, but you, Japan. No, let's say let's do one next Splatfest. And oh hey look, we have another repeat. Bokeh versus Tiskume. Oh, looks like Pop versus Fan. Okay, I guess I'll go for the Fan, but yeah, this weird scenes back in Splatoon 1, and back then the Tiskume, the Fan, won. And here, opinions changed it again, and Bokeh won this time. So yeah, that's cool, I guess. Again, let me say here, I am clearly not Japanese. Let's move on to the next Splatfest. Okay, for next Japanese Splatfest, we have Central versus Pacific. Now, what the hell is this supposed to be? Well, apparently it's got something to do with the MPB esports series of Splatoon 2. The MPB, which stands for Nippon Professional Baseball. So it's got something to do with baseball, apparently. Okay. So I really don't know which to choose, since again it's probably Central Pacific and I don't know, Pacific one. There you go. I got nothing. Next Splatfest, please. And here you have our last Japanese Splatfest. No pineapple versus pineapple. God damn, it's no repeat again. This is the pineapple and this is the pineapple or no pineapple and pizza Splatfest for Splatoon 1. And guess what? We're also supposed to say no pineapple 1. So what's the point? History repeats itself yet again. There's no point. Let's move on to the global Splatfest here. This will kind of waste my time really. Let's move on. Okay, so it's now time to move on to the global Splatfests. Even though most of them are basically European and American Splatfests, this time Europe and America seems to share a lot of Splatfests this time. So here's our first proper Splatfest for Europe and America: mayo versus ketchup. Hate mayo, ketchup all the way, baby. But I'm gonna say my mom does prefer mayo, so. But actually, ketchup's more popular, but mayo won overall. So, oh well. Again, I don't really care. Let's move on to the next Splatfest. Okay, next one. What superpower do you want to have? Flight or invisibility? Why can't I have both? Why can't I have both? I hate... So, okay, so... You want to be invisible, have no one see you, so you can go wherever you want without being seen. Or do you want to fly? Fly across the world and go wherever you want. Personally, I prefer the power of flight. I mean, invisibility is nice and all. Both flight, I can go wherever I like. With invisibility, I can do this act to like sneak into places or steal things. But flight, I can go anywhere I want, baby. So invisibility is more popular, but flight won overall. So yeah, won a Splatfest. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, next Splatfest is, which do we do where watch? Action movies or comedy movies? Action or comedy? Do you want to be pumped with adrenaline? Or do you want to laugh out loud? Again, it's pure in the context really. If I want to feel like awesome or just want to have a good laugh. Purely contextual. What I see here, actions got more popular, but the comedy players were clearly the winners, so yeah, I guess more point just to have a good laugh and feel good. I mean, either way, you feel good, man. Just wanna aggressively feel good, or laughingly feel good. I don't know, I like both. Comedy won, so oh well. Let's move on to the next Splatfest. Okay, next Splatfest, and this is actually the first Splatfest I participated in. What do you think came first, the chicken or the egg? Well, how did life first begin? I mean, it started as singular cells, yeah, so how does that singular cell count as? Is a singular cell a chicken or an egg? I guess singular cells are more egg shell. I'm gonna say the egg came first, which everyone agrees with, but chicken won because the chicken players were better, so screw popularity and screw genuine fact. I guess the chicken came first and going to Splatoon 2. Oh, can I say both came first? It's a stupid question in general, because we neither came first. The chicken didn't come first, nor the egg came first. The cells came first. I don't know, the whole universe itself came first. The stars came first, so next Splatfest. And ooh, here we have a European/American Splatfest tournament. What is your favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle? Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo, or Donatello? Personally, my favorite will always be Donatello, but I'll be honest, I like Master Splinter more than Turtles. But anyways, opinions aside, you know, I don't really mind Ninja Turtles. I just remember watching the 2003 iteration when I was a kid. I don't really watch it anymore, though I kind of heard that the newest iteration was Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I heard that some people like them, some people hate them. I heard there's loads of nostalgia love for the 90s version of the Turtles, and I heard the 2012 CGI cartoons was good too, so who knows, I might give the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles another watch. But as I see here, Raphael or Leonardo, I like Leonardo more because he's more confident and brave, while Raphael's just a stubborn, cocky asshole. But he won because we really love the edginess, edge! But hey, how did the brackets do an end? Well, Michelangelo was more popular because, you know, he's the party guy now, but we, the intellectual Donatello players, did much better, and therefore Donatello won. So yeah, go my boy Donatello. So let's let this Raphael. So did Donatello win the tournament overall? Yes, he did. Raphael was still more popular than Donatello, but again, we intellectual Donatello players just kicked into the ground, and therefore we won. So yeah, according to Splatoon 2, Donatello is best Ninja Turtle. Oh yeah, let's go. Okay, that's fun. Let's do on the next Splatfest. Okay, next Splatfest. Do you prefer pulp in your orange juice or not? Now, honestly, I didn't even know what the heck pulp was even is. I think it's little orange bits in your orange juice. I guess I'll go with no pulp then. I don't know, I like orange squash personally. Does that count? I don't know. No, obviously no pulp was more popular, but pulp win because that's the more healthy option. Whatever. Orange squash for the win. Next Splatfest, please. And, uh-oh. Isn't this a little racist? You're gonna start 7th grade turf war by doing this, Okay, we have Squid versus Octopus. We kind of had this Splatfest already back in Splatoon 1 Japanese Splatfest, but that's more sushi oriented. What's your first? Squid sushi or octopus sushi? Here, no, this is the real deal. Do you like Inklings more or Octolings more? Yeah, this theory came around at sort of time when Octo Splash came out, so yeah. Octolings were more popular because, of course, they're one of the new guys, so we're gonna choose them, but yeah, obviously the veteran Squid players kicked their ass and the Squids won. So therefore the Octolings were voted and the 2nd grade turf war began. Okay, no, that didn't happen, thankfully. Yeah, I think I was on Team Squid because I knew Octolings were going to be more popular, so logic, that means at least probably team wishes to win, and yeah, that's surely the case. So, next Splatfest please. Thank God that will thank God award didn't have for this. So, okay, next Splatfest. Do you prefer to be retro or hip and modern? I think it's around at the same time when he announced the Tail Switch Online, so you want to precipitate this Splatfest, you gotta pay up, sucker. But aside from that, retro versus modern. Well, I prefer Team Retro because I think things were a bit more creative back in Team Retro. With modern stuff now, modern stuff just personally feels just bland and boring now, honestly. Just yawn. I don't know. Team Modern won getting clean sweep anyway, so I don't know why. But yeah, I don't like the results. Team Retro for the win. I'm sorry, Modern, but Modern sucks. Get more creative, Team Modern, or we're gonna fall into a dystopian future. I don't know. Next Splatfest, please. I'm getting dark here. Okay, and here's our second Halloween themed Splatfest. In fact, what a special thing they actually did here for the second Halloween and second Christmas Splatfest is so they actually sort of did a huge theme around it into a point they called this, getting specific names for. I think this, to Trick or Treat, they actually called it Splatoween. And for the Splatoon 2, the second Christmas Splatfest, they call it Frosty Fest. Surprisingly, they call it Splatmas, or I don't know. So, do you prefer to be tricked or be given treats? Treats, obviously. I want my sweets down. I don't want to be tricked. So, obviously, tricks will be more popular because, again, we all like to be rebels and yada yada yada. But we tweaky players play better, so yeah, treat one overall. Now give me my sweets or I'll play a trick on you. And oh, here we go. Here we have a Smash Ultimate themed Splatfest. So yeah, this happened around the time Smash Ultimate came out. Do you like the heroes more or the villains more? Didn't we kind of had this already with the Orgot's Decepticon Splatfest? That was basically heroes versus villains too, really. And by now, the Decepticons won, I believe. And guess what? History repeats itself. The villains won, despite the heroes being more popular. So, again, just like before, the human race is really evil deep down inside. I hate the human race. Anyway, that got to be a bit dark. So yeah, boring. Let's do our next Splatfest. Okay, and here we have our second Christmas Splatfest, the Frosty Fest, you like to call it. What do you want to spend Christmas with more? With your family or your friends? Why can't I spend my Christmas with both? Why did it make me choose Splatoon 2? Why? Heck, somebody say my friends are my family, which I can see. So, family's more popular, but people with friends play better, so friends won, but again, this is kind of a stupid Splatfest, really. Can I just spend Christmas with both of my family and friends? Whatever, next Splatfest, please. And, ooh, this is an interesting one. What do you prefer to be, a knight or a wizard? Do you want to have all badass, tons of strong weapons like swords and shields and axes and that as a knight? Or do you want to have great magical spells as a wizard? Personally, I would like to be a wizard, though both sound pretty cool in their own right. So, wizards were more popular. I know wizards got more wins in the normal side, so wizards won 2-1. So, you know, I'm happy with that. Yeah. You know, personally, I didn't facilitate this Splatfest because honestly, during the middle of Splatfest, I kind of honestly got fatigued with these Splatfest. I kind of honestly got tired in this. I know, I wasn't really getting that many Super Sneeze Styles, but even with the Super Sneeze Styles, I was getting a bit tired of that anyway. Anyways, I'll get on that later. Let's do one in the next Splatfest. And yes, it's the classic tale. Who do you think should have won the race? The hare or the tortoise? Anyways, as a warrior, the one who takes things slow will ultimately win in the end. Because honestly, the hare didn't take that long rest to the hair would have won anyway, so I don't know. Tours got more popular for obvious reasons, but the rebellious hair players won overall because they didn't take any rest, so yeah, hair won. Because screw morals. Doesn't matter you're slow or fast, as long as you keep out without taking any breaks about it, you'll win overall. No, seriously, it's a ton of breaks every once in a while. Just, you know, just keep flying till you reach your goal. Like, where the heck am I going with this? I don't know. Weird Splatfest. Let's do on to the next one. And oh, okay, this is an interesting one. Do you want to travel to the past and the future, or do you rather just teleport to wherever you want instantly? Time travel versus teleportation. That's kind of weird. Didn't we just had a whole Splatfest about time travel back in the last game? Past versus future? So it's interesting. But I see here, teleportation kind of got a clean sweep here, so I guess let's get to throw that past versus future Splatfest in the bin now. Whoop-de-doo. Oh, if I had to choose, no, yeah, I would choose teleportation too, because honestly, I'm sick to death of losing public transport everywhere. I don't want to learn how to fly with it, so I just want to get to where I need to go in a snap. Sure, time travel is nice, but time travel can wait, honestly. I think teleportation is more feasible than time travel anyway. And besides, there's a chance of screwing up the past and creating paradoxes and yeah. I don't know, but also you can also end up killing yourself when teleportation goes wrong, so there's that. Either way, you could easily kill somebody too, so I don't know. But there you go, that's Splatfest. But now, it is time for our final Splatfest. Now I'm not going to bother showing any statistics really, as seen last in Splatoon 1, they really didn't matter. Because back in 1, Kylie won more Splatfest than Marie, but despite that, Marie ended up winning the last Splatfest anyway, so I'm not going to bother showing any statistics since they don't matter. But you're probably wondering, is the final Splatfest going to be Pearl versus Marina, just like with Splatoon 1? Wrong! Wrong. No, they didn't. It wouldn't be that predictable. No, instead it's chaos versus order. Do you want to live in a hellish, chaotic world where anything can happen? Or do you want to live in a perfectly safe world of order where you might actually end up being a slave to the world and having to work for this almighty ruler? I don't know. Both had the pros, both had the cons. As you had a lot of time to figure out a decision, but ultimately I went for Team Chaos because, one, we kind of live in a world of chaos anyway. No matter how hard we try to aim for world order, things will get chaotic, find a way to get chaotic anyway. And two, I just know the Splatoon fan base will choose chaos anyway, just to be rebellious, because we're never in the naughty versus nice Splatfest, and all of us Decepticons and the others is villains. Yeah. And since this is the last Splatfest where everyone spent the Pearl versus Marina, that's just everyone probably chose Pearl mainly because of how much hate she got when doing the first field, so everyone probably ended up choosing her just so she was redeemed, and well, yeah, that's what ultimately happened here. Chaos pretty much won with a clean sweep. So yeah, Pearl won the final Splatfest. And yes, I'm glad to say I also won the final Splatfest of Splatoon 2. So yes, 2 in the world. So yeah. So now that's done. Yeah, and that's all the Splatfest in Splatoon 2. But now that the Chaos has won the Fast Splatfest, it makes you wonder. In the Fast Splatfest for Splatoon 1, Marie won the Fast Splatfest. Shut up! Let me repeat myself. In the Fast Splatfest, Marie won the last Splatfest, and what happened? Callie got kidnapped by DG Octavio and got brainwashed, leading Marie to save her, so what happens with Splatoon 3? Will something happen to Marina? Is she gonna become evil? And we're going to team with Pearl, save Marina or something? Yeah, that's interesting. And I think they showed a Final Fest poster as well, with a bunch of people on Team Chaos, a bunch of people on Team Order. I think one main reason why I chose Team Chaos is I want Splatoon 3 to have a bigger focus on the Summoners. I want them to expand on that. Again, Summoning expansion, anyone? I would love to see that. But yeah, that'll do it for this video, the Secondcoming Splatfest. I hope you enjoyed this, though I'm not exactly done with Splatfest just yet. Because with the usual 2 maps I'll have during each Splatfest, I also had a unique third map that Marina would create herself. It's called Shifty Station. Yeah, what the hell is that about? Well, join me next time as we'll cover every single Shifty Station in Splatoon 2. So until then, this is Who, and I'll see you next time. Later, people.